Hello, everyone. I'm Bryce, and these are my two friends.
Some of your friends.
Some of my friends.
We ate the other ones.
We have. What happened while I was away? I don't know.
Tim's like, where are they?
So they will not be joining us this week. They might join us in chat, though. But otherwise, it is the three of us. So we will be playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition and still exploring the town of Pikes Point. My fun fact for the day is the Oracle of the Desert has been alive for about 300 years now, and she is currently a Leshy.
Oh, gotcha.
So every time that the Oracle passes away,
Yeah,
she's
it's
reincarnated as another. Yeah.
Tracking.
So that is the current Oracle. We'll go over with Gazmak first because Josh let out a sigh.
Cypher's fun fact is he doesn't know what a Leshy is.
Also, last time, Tim, we did establish that you have one card to play, and that means you don't have to have a fun fact that time. I used mine last time.
It was a pass.
Yes,
got
a
it.
free pass.
Well, thankfully, I did a lot of legwork up front. I have about 20 weeks worth of fun facts if I really
Just
need
from
to.
names.
Just from names. So, I don't have to pull from them this week, though. I did think of something actually about Gazmak this week. Sort of. It's about Gazmak and how he met Grezabel, his girlfriend.
Oh, gosh.
Or more so, how she noticed him. So, I established previously that Gazmak grew up in like a carnival scenario where he was kind of like a sideshow because goblins are all afraid of horses, but he is not because he just he doesn't get it. Like, it just never registers to him. He's not afraid of horses. Well, the punishment is you throw a bunch of little goblins into an arena, and there's a little horse in there. Cutest horse that you can find. It's small. It's a tiny little pony. It's got braids in its hair, whatever. That sort of thing. And Gazmak's just chilling. He doesn't understand why anyone else is afraid. He doesn't get the whole fear thing. Grezabel was in the next group and saw him just chill right there. And she saw a fearless warrior of a goblin.
That's what I think of when I think Gazmak.
That's true.
And so, from that day on, she knew that Gazmak was the man for her.
First impressions are a heck of a thing.
That's right. That's right. So there you go. That's how she noticed him, and then through the whole, I haven't worked out how they escaped the prisoners of the sideshow prisoners or whatever. But there you go.
That's a future problem.
Yes. A future opportunity for a fact of the week. Anyways, that's how Grezabel noticed Gazmak. Speaking of which, hi, my name is Tim. And I play Gazmak Trusty Gob, a monkey goblin, sorcerer, and entrepreneur.
My name's Josh. I play Cypher Underfoot, a halfling rogue, and it's not his fun fact is the languages he knows, which are Dwarven, Common, obviously, but Dwarven, Goblin, and then Halfling, he learned in the prison camp. And he learned it so he could communicate with his fellow slaves. That's the reason he knows those other languages. So it's not like it's super crazy or anything. How he met the love of his life or anything. But
well, last time, Gazmak went to bed early because he was not feeling so well.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight past our guest star for the week and went upstairs.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I noticed about last week. You replaced me. And you didn't tell me.
I left the player card there still.
You replaced me. There's a totally different character there. My character sheet didn't come up at all.
He actually considered introducing himself as Tim.
my some call me Tim.
But yes, we started to track down the Midnight Murderer. Our trusty group of adventurers went through the city, ended up doing some investigating, met Butters, the mortician, ended up going through up to the warehouse district and did find a victim. Tried to interrogate her, but she was not much help. And then at the end, they ended up at a party for the rich and famous. They worked their way
without Gazmak.
We are neither, which is probably why we got as far as we did.
You didn't have me along, so there you go.
They worked their way in. Anasha was singled out by the creeper,
Accosted,
and asked her to dance, and she was eventually able to break away, and they quickly left the estate.
I forgot that she actually danced with that guy.
Yeah, yep.
How did she do on her dancing? As a known klutz.
She did okay, but
well.
That's mainly because it was opposed strength checks, and he kept winning. So,
which tells us that he's not a wizard.
From there, Cypher went back to the inn to rest because it was getting later in the evening, and Ko and Anasha, not Estonia,
nope.
Anasha went back to interrogate our witness, and they are hanging out with her, and more than likely will go to bed afterwards after they get the information they're looking for, because it's been a long night of dancing. So,
didn't realize this turned into a Footloose RPG while I was away.
No one puts baby in the corner. So
I was like,
yeah.
I know, but that's a dancing reference.
It is a dancing reference.
So you guys wake up the next morning. Cypher, you're feeling a little tired, but you've gotten some rest, and some rest is better than what you used to get at times. So
that's true.
And Gazmak, you're feeling surprisingly much better than you did going to bed.
Good.
Just all cleaned out.
So you wake up, come downstairs, breakfast is served. What would you like to do?
I'm going to ask for an extra side of grease with mine, because apparently that's what made me sick.
Fair. So you're like,
of grease.
I'll have some bacon and grease. And heavy on the grease. And you get a small shot glass of grease.
The bacon doesn't have to be fully cooked either.
That's right. Can I get some rare bacon, please?
That's going to turn out great.
Fair enough. All right, well, I guess I'll just kind of... I mean, I don't have any clue what happened last night. So I'm just kind of sitting there twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the rest of the party to come downstairs. So I'm just like super excited, feeling much better kind of thing.
And I'll come down obviously a little worse for wear, kind of grumpy, because again, I was thwarted getting over the fence, and I'm still kind of salty about it. So I had to sit outside and just kind of wait there, and I did not get to skulk around like I wanted to. I had to stay up late, and I did not get as much done on my armor as I wanted to. So I'm a little salty. But I will come downstairs. I'll just order some breakfast. I don't know.
Okay, bacon and eggs. It's
works for me.
Nothing too special today.
Biscuits and gravy.
So I see him come downstairs, and I just kind of walk up and like little bounce in my step. Now that I got some grease in me, right? He's like, "How's it going? How's last night?"
It wasn't too bad. We didn't find a killer, but we stopped someone from getting killed, so that's good.
Well, that's commendable.
Yeah, that's what we thought. Nasha and Ko and somebody from the City Watch are talking to I assume they're talking to the presumptive victim, but beyond that, I don't know.
And from what you remember, it takes about 8 hours for that potion to wear off, so you weren't sure when it was started, so they could be pretty close to it, or it could be later.
They're keeping an eye on them, because if they can figure out, like if it wears off in 8 hours, once they realize it's worn off, they can kind of track back and think about when she was dosed. As far as that goes, we figured out, we think they're getting dosed at the No, not the Fizzletap one. The Experience. That place.
Mm.
So they're investigating that, checking with the victim. There were some shenanigans at a little hoity-toity party. I didn't make my way in because reasons. And
You went to a party without me?
I didn't get into the party to take it up with Anasha. She went in. She even danced around. She danced.
She danced?
She danced with somebody who wasn't you.
I'm okay with that.
I would be too. Can you imagine those?
She's much larger.
Those giant clod hoppers
She
step on
could
your
step
feet?
on us.
And you have a tail she could step on. That'd be
That's
even worse.
true. That would be terrible.
Oh man.
I don't want to be a
I'm
beaver.
glad I don't have a tail.
A monkey goblin with a flat tail.
Anyways,
Beaver goblin.
apparently did she tell you about the guy that hit on her at the bar, the arena place?
No.
Well, apparently he was super creepy, and that guy was there. And if I had to, from what it sounds like he might be our guy, who's killing people. But they're trying to get more stuff because apparently you can't just go accusing like the son of the richest people in town to be a serial killer.
I don't see why not.
And that's probably why it's best you stayed.
That might be the case.
So
I mean, you can. It just probably isn't good for your health.
So
or
you know,
my health.
Yeah.
Let's not do it.
Let's. I'm all about keeping the red stuff inside.
Yeah.
Us anyway.
Especially after last night.
So, I know you and I have discussed it a little bit amongst ourselves, but, you know, we could go now that, you know, Goody Two Shoes and Goody No Shoes over there aren't with us. We could go and check out the establishment of ill repute.
Oh, yes. My kind of people. Our kind of people.
Our kind of people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've had a good breakfast, so I'm ready. But they probably don't open yet, do they?
I don't know. Probably not, seeing as that they're evening kind of things. And frankly, if you wanted to find something to occupy yourself, it would give me a little bit of time to work on my armor. But you don't have to. We can go now or we can go later.
I have a couple ideas on how I could spend a day in the city. So.
Okay, I don't need a full day. I need about 6-8 hours.
Okay, sure.
Full day means I should probably prepare other things just in case.
Do we need to start the stream in 5 minutes?
I'm ready.
Are you sure? I've come up with some wacky ideas here.
I'm ready-ish.
Pencils down.
I've got cost of living.
Oh, what is it?
Light barding. I don't know what that means, but I got it.
Light barding is an armor thing.
Barding would be horse armor.
There you go. I've got that ready. In case you're looking for
what
horse
is
armor.
it? Something about income, earn income, or something. That's like
earn
an action
income
you could do.
is an action I'm able to take.
Yep. Got a few daggers and stuff ready for it. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Well,
go ahead and make your roll.
28.
All right. So you are able to half the cost for today's stuff.
Cool.
And you make some progress.
Awesome. This is, I think, is my second or third check.
This is your second check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means I got, what, 2 more to go?
Because you were hoping to do it last night, and then
And
you got involved in shenanigans.
That's right.
So,
so I got 2 more to go.
2 more to go. Gazmak, what are we doing?
So, I've got a couple ideas on things I can get myself into. I think what sounds like a lot of fun, though, is since I've got a day to myself, and I'm in a big city, I think I'm going to make myself, well, I think what I need to do is see if there's a kitchen that I can use.
You go back to the library and find a cookbook.
Could do that.
I'm ready for a kitchen episode.
All right. So,
this is the best kind of episode.
So, I'm going to, I guess, ask at the lounge, at the coffee house, if I can use their kitchen, or if they know of it, or maybe ask the cook if he knows of any, like, kitchens around, like, open, like, I don't know, open kitchens around or something like that I could potentially
They
use.
send you to like the soup kitchen where they make food for the homeless.
I'd be totally okay with that.
Here, practice on these people.
All right, so the person tending the bar is like, typically we're not open for lunch, so around 10 or so, if you wanted to use the kitchen, it would be available for a fee.
Okay. What's the fee?
It'll be about a silver.
Let's do it.
So, and yeah, they'll make the kitchen available for you. You'll need to purchase your own ingredients and stuff, though.
All right. I'm going to go and buy the ingredients for my family heirloom, which is the double dead festering fish fry.
Oh gosh! I thought you got enough fried fish
I'm
from the day before.
clearly I'm very low on my gristle and grime intake. So it's a small dead fish stuffed inside a big dead fish, deep fried in grease, wrapped in rat bacon. So I'm assuming what I'm going to need to do is do some scavenging for dead fish, and then go hunt some rats.
All right.
We are now coming to the classic RPG low-level rat killing episode.
We've made it. Almost 16 weeks in. Here we are, killing rats.
16, yeah. This is week 16.
Yep. All right. Let me pull up a map. All right. So, which would you like to get first?
Let's get the dead fish first,
All right.
because the longer that I can have them sitting out in the sun and rotting, the better.
Okay.
You're
You're able to go to the
Norwegian
market.
dish?
I was gonna say you're able to go to the market to buy some fish if you'd like, or you could make your way down to the docks and probably find some dead fish along the side.
Just floating on the beach.
And if you were to do that, by the time you made it to the docks, maybe did some fishing and made it back, it would be almost time for the kitchen to be available to you.
Let's do that.
Okay. All right, so you're going to travel down to Pikes Point Docks, and as you head there, you're going to go to the waterfront near the waterfront docks. So, roll perception.
Survival.
That'll be coming, I'm sure.
That would be an 18.
18. All right, so you're able to identify several people that might know where the worst fishing spots are or where the most dead things show up along the beach. And then you can also look among the docks as well if you were to want to. Or you can head outside the city and try to get along the path there.
I'll just kind of like walk up up and down the docks.
Okay.
Because I'm a people person, get my people get the surroundings, but then also just be watching the dock area and see if there are just any fish or like just piles of nastiness just like floating up against the docks and stuff.
Okay.
Follow your nose.
All right, so dock 1. Let me get some percentage dice here. All right. Walking the first dock, you make eye contact with several people. You're doing the hello thing and all that jazz.
How you doing?
And
Beautiful day.
these ones don't seem nearly as pleased to see you. They seem to be more like your hardened fishermen and stuff like that. And by the looks of you, you do not appear to be much of a fisherman. So they're a little scrupulous as to why you're there.
Sure. That's fair.
As you walk the second dock, this one is primarily used by the military. So you're stopped about a quarter of the way up by a couple guards. What are you looking for?
I have a very specific request. I think I can help you overcome a problem that you might be having with your nearby dock that I see here. I'm looking for any dead fish that you might have. It'll stink less if you give them to me, and I'll take them off your hands.
We don't go fishing for... That was bad. We don't go fishing for...
How many guards am I talking to?
I don't know.
At least 3. One of whom might have brain damage.
We don't go fishing for dead fish around here.
Well, yeah. Nobody does.
So
Except
we
for
don't
you.
have them.
No, I mean, they'd be floating in the water or something. You know, maybe one of your boats killed some or something. I don't know.
Well, if you come on past, we'll make sure you can look for some.
Okay.
Are you gonna walk past?
Sure.
Okay.
I have a feeling they're going to punt themselves a monkey goblin right into the drink.
Make a reflex saving throw.
That's a 21.
Okay. So they attempt to push you out of the way, like to push you off the dock, and you are able to monkey goblin around their spear.
Fair enough.
So, hey, Pink Jaguar, good to see you.
Hi.
She's from one of the groups that I joined. We're trying to be more supportive of the different Twitch
Great.
channels and stuff. So,
Thanks for stopping by.
yeah. So yeah,
I'm what you missed out on last week.
see the beard. But yeah, you are able to dodge out of the way, but you do roll forward, so you're gonna have to go back by them if you want to.
What's
the dock
what's
that
the what's the lay of everything around?
So it's like 5 or 6 docks are shooting straight out, and from there you have several different vessels and stuff lining, but big enough. This one is one of the bigger ones, to where you have a large military ship is docked there.
Okay. Are there any ropes or anything hanging from there, or chains like anchors? Like how is it moored?
Yeah,
to
so
the dock.
they are tied off with ropes.
Okay.
And then from the military ship, there is a gangplank.
Okay. I'm gonna use my. Okay. Do they have like a guard post or anything?
They're
set
going
up,
to
or-
start giving chase here in a second.
Okay.
Because you made it past them.
Sure.
If you get arrested, I have to come get you.
I'm gonna take the easy way out. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So they're like, "Hey, come back here."
Just the one, though.
That's the first one that talks. And then the other 2 give chase. And instantly you disappear. And they're looking around. One of them rubs their eyes. He's one of those sorcerer wizard people.
You mean they didn't go, oh, it must have been nothing, and then go back
Must have been the wind.
Go back to their space, and then just start walking back and forth.
Something's going on around here. What was that?
Oh, it must have been the wind.
All right. Since I'm invisible,
How long does that last?
1 minute.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, they nerfed it.
Yeah, they did.
Hard.
Yep.
I'll climb up the ropes and just take a quick look at the ship before scampering back down, and then just like on my way.
Make a climb check.
That's fair.
It's a thing you're good at, though, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
I would hope so, because you've been throwing them places.
That's right. No, through me.
Yeah.
That is 16.
16? Alright, yeah, you're able to climb up the rope. Your time's going to be dwindling away, but you get up, roll perception.
10.
10. Alright, it looks like your typical ship. You don't see anything special. There's some barrels on it. Several people are moving about. It seems like they are just keeping it prepared if they need to set sail.
Got it. All right. I'm out of there. That's all I wanted to see. If
All
there was
right,
anything
you scurry
valuable.
back down, and your invisibility breaks just as you pass the guards. And you just...
I'll just I'll make a gesture with my tail as I'm running away. I don't know what that gesture would be.
That's why I was like, what could you?
How do you gesture with the tail? You make a question mark?
It makes a heart.
There we go.
All right, on to the third dock.
Yeah.
Hey. And this time as your stomach starts to growl a little, and you caught scent of something good.
Some stank.
Some stank.
There we go.
Yep.
All right.
So, go ahead and roll perception.
Come on. That's a 14.
All right, looking over the side, you are probably a good 5 feet or so from the water, but there are some green, like kelp and stuff like that that's floating there, seaweed, and there appears to be some fish that are caught up in it. Unknown how long they've been there.
Okay. Well, I do have some rope with me. There's also rope around, so I think I'm just gonna like mage hand. Oh yeah, I could do that too.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a sorcerer.
So, Pink, have you ever played any tabletop RPGs while we're waiting to see how this turns out?
It's almost like it was custom made for this exact thing.
I know Call of Duty's kind of your thing, but
let's do mage hand.
All right. So you cast Mage Hand, and
Yeah, that's perfect.
roll survival.
You mean like the one thing I have nothing in? That's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just, no matter how dexterous you might be, you just cannot manipulate the Mage Hand.
We've done this before.
Yep.
Yep. Except last time I was successful. This time just
Not so
it's
much.
like that thing of like where you just like constantly like right next to whatever
Right
you're grabbing.
Yep. Not enough people have played in this machine to get you the prize, so.
Fair enough. Let's go with option number 2 then. I'll take some rope, tie it around like one of the posts or whatever, tie it around my waist, and then go ahead and just like, I mean, I'm a monkey, monkey goblin. I can climb down, but just in case.
I mean, you don't want to try to hold on with your tail and then reach down.
I don't mean. Am I that long enough?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's 5 feet.
I guess
Yeah,
maybe
but he's like what?
But I'm 3.5 tall plus a little long arms, so maybe.
Plus
It
your
would be
tail.
close.
But just in case, you can't get this jacket. This is a premium jacket. I can't risk getting it wet.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
we'll have to do it this
You-
way.
All right, make a climb check.
Someone's wished they got a different set of dice.
That's a 10. It's not terrible, but
You get an additional 5 using the rope as well, so not horrible.
I was going to say, Ben rolled out all the low numbers out of the green dice from last week.
are we really? I might have to give it a try.
He rolled so many 3s.
I just rolled a 3, so I might have to switch back to the old trusty green.
All right, and just make a dex throw. So add your dexterity modifier with a
That's a whopping 8.
whopping 8.
I might have to return these dice.
Someone really doesn't want that fish.
You get a lot of seaweed and 2 fish.
Okay. 2 fish is a start. Put them in my pack and
Climbing back out, or
let's
you gonna try to fish some more?
No, he's not the kind. That's not who he is. He'd be like grab it and go kind of guy.
All right. So you grab it and off you go.
I'm gonna untie myself. I just
imagine like every
just
time you try to get out of a car with a seatbelt on.
So I'll untie myself and put the rope back in my pack just
to
clarify that I still have it. So let's go to the next dock. I need more than just a couple fish if I'm gonna go through all this effort.
All right. Next dock. This one is an old man in a rowboat. And he just seems to be sitting there.
Yes.
But you don't find any fish nearby.
I was gonna say, does he have a giant swordfish that's half eaten tied to the side of the boat?
No, but he's got a pipe. A corn pipe.
I'm gonna ask this man if he knows any good spots for dead fish.
I'm about to go fishing myself. I was going to try an old man voice, but I've already tried voices. So now I need to watch some videos on how to do voice acting or something. So he says, I'm about to go fishing now if you would like to join me.
Okay. Let's do it.
So
Postscript, Gazmak was lost at sea.
never to be seen again.
That's right.
So whenever you get in, you get a smell of some amazing fish.
Like, good smell?
No, your kind of fish.
Okay.
So
Let's do it.
You find out that he's got a bucket of fish, dead fish, that he has been there for a little bit, and that's what he uses to fish with. So you have the opportunity to do what you will.
I'm gonna talk him. I'm gonna try talking him into a fake business arrangement where he provides me with dead fish.
Okay.
Up front, and then I will pay him the investment later.
A Ponzi scheme.
But
You're going full MLM on multi-level marketing.
We established this though, or like when we were creating the character, that I'm not the type of thief who's going to go and steal something.
No.
I'm the type of person who's going to talk them into.
You're a white collar kind of guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk them into giving it to me.
Yep.
I just imagine you back there just
Okay.
swapping out the two fish that you have, just trying to find the grossest one and just giving them back and forth in the back of the boat.
How far away are we from the dock? Have we pushed off yet?
He's just about to push off.
Okay.
So.
How you doing, friend? Question for you.
Sure. What's your question?
How much do you think this bucket of fish is worth?
Not much.
What if I told you it could be worth a lot more?
It's
Like,
gonna be whenever I use it.
Somewhat much.
That's the plan.
Okay. I think that's a great plan. I've got a better one.
Go on.
What if you give me this fish and I go and sell it at some fish markets that I know of that like this kind of stuff, and I'll send you the return. This will be a monthly recurring business opportunity with no income limit.
Roll deception.
That is a 17.
Right.
Thank goodness for my plus 12 modifier.
He rolled high, but he's an old man, so I'm giving him a negative to that, to believe in schemes.
Just he doesn't get to talk to very many people who are willing to put up with the bucket of gross in the back of his boat.
That's fair.
So how many fish are we talking then?
Well, since this is our first trade,
I can't give you the full bucket, otherwise I'm going to go hungry.
that's fair. How many fish are in the bucket?
6 fish.
Oh, gosh.
I rolled 3 2s.
What'd you roll? 2d6?
Yeah.
There's 6 fish. Tell you what. I've got 2 fish here. I'll trade you these 2 for those 6.
I've got to see him before I invest.
Suddenly this guy gets savvy. All right, so I'll show him the fish. And actually, okay, yeah, I'll show him the fish.
Them's good fish.
All right.
That one's a little large too. I could probably make that into a 2 fish.
That's not quite how that works, but okay.
If you cut it in half, 1 equals 2.
That's your kind of math.
What's your name, sir?
Homer.
Homer? I think you got yourself a deal.
I think we do.
And I'm going to put up
6
my hand.
fish for your 3.
Fair enough. So I'm shaking his hand, and I'm putting the tail on top.
Okay.
I like
that's
this
how you do it. Yeah. He shakes your hand and gives you the bucket.
All right, I hand him the 2 fish, and I tell him I'll be back in a week.
Roll deception.
That's 28.
Yeah, critical success. I can't wait for this investment to pay off.
Me neither. I think this is going to be very, very profitable for us. I take the bucket and I. Good day, sir. Good luck out on the high seas.
Thank you. How do you plan to get back? Otherwise, you're going fishing. You're a good 30 yards out into the water at this point.
He's just
Fine.
just sits like a grump in the back.
I'm looking through my various spells. There's not a lot of. I'm spec'd for damage.
Well, you don't have suggestion in there.
At one point in time I did have.
Did you? I
don't know if it was suggestion. I thought it was I had charm at one point and I switched it out. Dang it! All right.
You can color spray him.
Yeah, but then you'd have to row back by yourself, and who wants to do that, right?
Tell you what. I feel that this arrangement is more lucrative than initially perceived. I'm going to make sure that we get as many fish as possible. However, I'd like to have half of what we catch today in order to continue the investment. At this point in time, this is becoming a legitimate business decision.
All right, let's go fishing.
I'm going fishing.
Roll, earn income.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. This is not how I saw this episode going.
All right, I'm going to need you to roll crafting.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
You were able to
fancy.
fashion yourself a fishing rod out of some of the spare stuff that he had there.
Fair
So
enough.
what you thought was going to be like a makeshift rod turns into like you pieced it all together. Yet you have a functioning rod at this point in time.
I'm gonna make a box for it. Says "all reliable." SpongeBob reference.
All right, so he takes you to his fishing spot.
His new business partner.
Oh, gosh.
The entire time telling you. Actually, I need you to make a will save.
For how bored he is.
15.
Okay, yeah. So the entire time he's just telling you old stories of, all the fish he's caught and this, that, and the other, and it is just going on and on and on. But
How the turntables turn.
you're able to remain in what he appears to be engaged. So
Sure.
Gemstone.
yeah. So. Oh, flaming down a flight of stairs. So, you make it to the fishing hole. Go ahead and roll perception.
10.
Okay. He points it out, but you still don't quite see exactly where to cast.
Survival? Nature?
Roll a dexterity, like a dex attack. So you'll add your
Ranged?
your first ranged increment.
18
18?
total.
So you kind of, and it's over in the area in which you pointed to. This is not how I saw this episode going.
Yeah. You brought out all your stuff there to get prepared.
And here we are, fishing.
Last last time was dancing, apparently.
All right. So it's out there for just a moment, and I need you to make a strength check.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. That's a 13.
With advantage.
Because my awesome
A good roll. Good ride.
Well,
Yep.
What?
natural 20 on the second one.
So
You get to stay.
you do. It doesn't take you long, and the fisherman's just super impressed. You ended up getting a
2-ounce fish.
yes. I rolled snake eyes.
On what? What were you rolling?
2d6.
Come on.
Couldn't even go 2d10 for
But
him?
on top of, so as you're pulling that out, another fish
There it is. Okay, yeah. I'll buy it.
comes up and bites that one, and it's a 16-ounce fish.
Okay. All right.
6 ounces count for something.
It's like, okay, so we know that Estonia uses the imperial system.
Heck.
This is all going into the lore.
But all their road signs are in metric. I'm so confused.
So, he's very surprised by how quickly you caught something. And he's just sitting there waiting. Go ahead and attack roll again.
All right. Here we go, homie. That's 24.
All right, you landed right in the spot you needed to. Ooh, that's a 91 on the percentile dice.
That only means something to you.
I know.
It's not like there's a chart. Rainbow bats. All right.
Ah, you've got a marlin on the line.
Weird. You've been transported to the plane of good.
Oh.
Go and make your strength roll with advantage.
You should make a percentile list of fish.
If I knew we were going to be fishing, I might have.
That goes for both of us. With advantage, that's an 11.
Nice. All right, so this time you are at a tug of war, and you'll be making opposed strength checks with the fish. Shall we?
I'm going in the drink, man.
All right. So you are currently winning. You'll have to win the best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
So you are 1 up,
17.
and you are able to bring it out of the water.
All right.
This time you're looking at a 30-ounce fish.
Jeez. Okay.
I have no frame of reference. I
Me
don't know
either,
if that's-
but it's much larger.
It's bigger than that.
So a good-sized smallmouth bass will be like 5 pounds, I think. So these aren't that big of fish.
No.
But you're also talking to someone who's half the height and a third of the weight of a normal human male.
Last time I went fishing was in Red Dead RDR 2. So
Saltwater fish.
oh, you're going saltwater? Those are a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Well, he's near the beach area still, so he's still getting smaller fish. He is going to give you the chance, seeing how well you're doing, to move to a second spot.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm up for this adventure. Listen, I've been taking risks and it's paying off right now. I've got a new business venture, a new friend, and apparently a really good fishing rod. I'm going to ask Homer if I can keep this fishing rod.
You made it. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Now I know what you're going to be catching.
I like the fish you're pulling out are the kind. It's basically a 404 texture not found.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So you move on out.
What type of fish has he caught so far, Bryce?
I don't know. Your regular fish. This one, though, it's going to be something different from what you caught before.
A yellowfin tuna.
All right. So he points out in that direction again to where the best spot is. Go ahead and roll your dex throw. Or your attack.
That is a 13.
All right. This is evolving.
You're gonna have to fight the fish.
Go ahead and make your strength check.
That's a natural 20. And I'm...
You catch a kelpie.
Man. I might have to replace the pie on my miniature with a fishing rod.
All right.
Bryce is enjoying himself way too much. You're in trouble.
So, make a second strength check.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm going to make a...
With advantage or not?
Yes, with advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 13.
All right. Your pole instantly bends, but it does not break, luckily. And you are holding and holding. And at this point in time, he looks out into the water. You've caught yourself a shark.
Oh, no.
You've caught yourself a shark.
Oh, no.
Shark's great meat. Let's get it. And Homer latches onto you to start pulling you.
Is he behind me?
Yeah.
Best friends.
So he's using you
wrap your
almost.
tail around his leg.
Actually, I'm probably wrapping around something on the boat.
It's a rowboat.
So? It's anything.
So, yeah. Make one more strength check and we'll see what happens.
I'm 60 pounds. Anything is... That's a 3. No, sorry, with advantage?
Yes.
Okay. First one's a 3. Second one's a 16.
Okay. And okay, I'm gonna need to adjust the feet on that. Cool.
Alright, so I've caught a minnow.
He caught a couple minnows. And
No, just the one that got eaten by a 1 pound whatever, and then a almost 2 pound whatever.
So minnow.
alright. With Homer's incredible roll, you just whenever he grabs you, you feel practiced fisherman hands.
Old man strength.
Old man strength.
Yes. Like he's been working on trains his whole life, kind of old man strength.
Yeah. The two of you pull at the same time, the rod holds, and out you yank a 5-foot shark.
I'm not sure I want that in the rowboat with me.
That weighs 250 pounds.
My question is, did you look up an actual,
Yes.
species of shark, or did you look up the monster manual?
Species of shark. And estimated shark weights. I had to go off an 8-foot length because that's what they start at for this website, apparently. The first one, I was like, how much does a 10-foot shark weigh?
A lot.
Oh, that's a lot of weight. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yep.
So you pull out a thresher shark.
Oh, those are cool.
As soon as it hits the boat, he clubs it. Just immediately, like old man quickness, just like practiced. And now you have yourself a shark.
Okay.
And he's rowing back to shore now.
All right, Homer.
So how much do you think the shark will get me?
A lot more than I originally expected to get out of this deal. All right. I'm gonna help him row back.
Okay.
This did not go at all like I thought it would.
You get from an 8. I said 4 foot?
5 foot.
5 foot, 250 pound
shark.
thresher shark.
Yep.
Just go to like the Japanese seafood
How to
table.
fillet a 200-pound shark.
No, just look up and see how much it's worth. If anything.
Right, because like shark fin soup is a thing.
Well, there's that. I didn't even think of that.
There are shark recipes out there.
Have you ever had Mako shark? That stuff's good.
I've never had shark.
Oh man, it's really tasty.
I have had crocodile.
I have not had crocodile.
That was very good.
So for a single fin, it's $250.
I don't know what that translates into gold, but it sounds pretty good.
Dollars to gold.
You're
like
gonna get gold bullion.
It's like a quarter ounce. No, it's not even a quarter ounce. It's like a tenth of an ounce. Right now, anyways.
Okay, so 1 silver equals 2 euros. Euros to dollar.
It's like 0.8, I think.
1.19.
That's
So we're going to call it a silver. So that's the fin itself is worth 250 silver.
Okay.
25 gold.
25 gold.
Yep.
So just the top fin, not
Just
the
the
side
top
ones.
fin. Yep.
Okay.
So the rest of the shark, with the shark meat, we'll estimate for another 100 gold.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like the fish.
Not the way I saw this going.
Me neither. I'm just gonna split the gold 50-50 with him.
Okay.
And
then you're going to take the fish for yours.
he can keep the fresh fish, and I'll take all the old stinky smelly fish.
Okay. So you have 6 fish total. And 125, well, how much was it?
It'd be 175.
175.
Because we
cut in
said,
half.
well, 25 gold plus no, that's
100.
it. So
162 and a, or 62 and a half per person.
There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna say that took the rest of the morning.
Yeah, you're not even going to be able to get to the kitchen at this point.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back to the hotel.
You show up just kind of like just wore out. What are you doing? And smelly.
Right, extremely smelly. Because like I'm selling the shark at a fish market as well on the docks.
You have a bunch of rancid fish on your person.
That is also true. I didn't think about that. I should have. All right, let me do the math here real quick. 62. All right. Okay. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I don't believe it.
I might. You're you.
I caught a fish actually bigger than this big.
You hold out one arm and then you reach your tail out.
Reach out. Yeah, that actually like
you could probably reach 5 feet.
probably. Yeah, with monkey arms. Yeah. So like I caught a fish that big. Plus 2 other smaller fish, but those aren't important. I caught a fish that big.
Cypher has no frame of reference
for fishing.
For like the fishing, like kind of like, oh, sure you did. I'm like, really? That's really cool, man. Oh, okay. I buy it hook, line, and sinker.
There it is.
But I am thoroughly impressed that
I also made a friend. But I'll put this on record. Before I left, I got Homer's
where you can be reached.
Yeah, postal address or whatever.
Where do you usually stay? Yeah.
Clearly, it's on his boat. It's just...
He has a small shack up the.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would figure it
Up
out.
the beach.
All right. So, just to put that on file, so I get it. Also made a great new friend. Name is Homer. Yes, I got his name right.
Yeah, because he's a good friend.
His name is Homer. Probably the strongest man alive.
So I'm like, oh man, do you think he'll know somebody, or is he one of those salvage guys that we need to talk to?
You know, I don't think he's a salvager, but he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Could we use his boat to go salvaging?
Potentially, maybe if we don't bring the big people along.
The two of you probably could.
Cool. We'll have to keep that,
I think he might not be the greatest resource in that way, but I think he'll prove himself useful in other ways.
I mean,
Who knows?
he might know people who know people.
Yeah, there's a good chance. He's been around a while. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm finished up here. Let's go.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go take a shower.
I am 100% down with that because you stink.
And store your fish somewhere.
And I didn't take any of the fish. The six fish. Those fish.
The gross fish.
That's true. I do have to go hide my valuables as well.
You'll have a balcony seal that, windowsill type thing that you could set them out on if you wanted to.
The breeze would carry all the... Oh, yeah. Let's open up the window and put the fish there so that the breeze is constantly bringing in the fish smell into my room.
You're going to get kicked out.
As long as it's just your room.
Okay. So I'll go put all my valuables and stuff back. Also, my excellent fishing rod.
You could probably chuck those deer berries and put the fish in that cold mug.
If fishing had not taken as long, I had other plans for the deer berries and the glow shrooms. So
Fair.
So I'm gonna keep them, but just for reference, on my character sheet I wrote down excellent scrap fishing rod as my tool.
That works. Yep.
Masterwork, even.
There we go.
Is that a thing in this game?
No,
I didn't think so.
So then, yeah, I clean up, wash up, get ready, put on my my finest garb of whatever I have because I'm going to the club, I guess. I grab something to eat before heading that way.
So it's probably, early evening?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep, early evening that some of them are going to be starting to open. If nothing else, to prepare.
Cool.
What did you call it? Your rod?
Excellent scrap fishing rod. How in the world? I'm astounded that my character is not dead yet, let alone a thriving fisherman and
I was waiting for you to pull up something that you had to fight, like
pastry. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he might pull up a giant snapping turtle or I don't know.
I waited for you to fail one of those and pull up a boot.
The world's largest lobster just cuts me in half.
So, all right.
Anasha is never gonna believe this.
All right, so you're heading over to Fizzletap.
Indeed.
Just one last thing to clarify. Homer, human, full human male.
Yep.
Okay. Best friend.
I was waiting for it to be called Ernest or something.
He's a little yellow though. Just in his older age.
Okay. Little.
Is his last name Simpson?
No. He's just got a very
I
severe.
believe it's simple, man.
Yeah, he's got some long-lasting implications from a little bit of scurvy. That's all.
All right. First question: are you wearing your jacket?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
you did say your finest outfit.
did. That's otherwise yeah. Now to clarify, it still has the cut mark through the letters.
Didn't you?
That never got fixed because I was
offered to mend it.
You offered, but I never took him up on it because
Okay.
I was like
Then yes.
moping.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna cast mending on it.
I don't know mending.
Yeah, he doesn't know mending.
Oh, well, there we go.
You know his message.
I've heard that.
Literally.
So,
okay.
go ahead and unroll your map
Oh boy.
so you can see the Fizzletap.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Doesn't necessarily mean we're having combat, but I did actually draw out the Fizzletap Lounge.
Sure.
It means we're having combat.
That means there's a possibility of combat.
This one?
Yep.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
So you enter from the side that is closest to Josh there. As you enter, to the left is a large booth. You have several tables around, and to the right is your stage. Leading towards the stairs, there is...
Wait, this is the stage?
Yep.
That's the bar.
Yep.
Got it. I thought it was vice versa.
So, yeah, the bar is straight ahead. Off to the left is a small reception area where there's a hostess there. And a female gnome is behind the hostess station by the stairs. And behind the bar is a elf with long blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and pale skin. Seems to be very well kept.
So what's the plan here?
I assume we would have talked this over on the way there.
I'm not much for forethought. So in case you hadn't noticed.
I'll walk over to the gnome.
I just got back from
And
shark
just-
fishing. Accidentally.
Walk over to the gnome, and I'm like, finally, someone normal sized. So, can we get a table?
The tables are all open. We haven't really started much business tonight.
I wasn't sure if this was like a seat yourself kind of thing, or please wait to be seated. I didn't see a sign.
So above the hostess, it says "Sweet Dreams." This is where you come for the evening.
No, I'm good. And I guess we'll just wander over to this.
That first table there.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah,
Because that way we can watch the bar, we can watch the stage, we can watch the door, we can watch everything.
All right.
And I figure that's what we'll do for the first little bit.
Yeah.
And we'll...
Half elf comes up. She is a waitress. So what can I get you? Here for the evening or the night?
It's the evening so far.
All right. Something to drink, something to eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. For dinner night, that's going to be 3 copper, and depending on what you're drinking, will depend on how much it costs.
I'll just go with a simple cider.
Simple cider. All right. That's going to be 1 copper.
I'll get some wine.
All right. That'll be a silver for our house wine. If you'd like some of the wine from Sidor's vineyard, that has become a little more rare, that'll be 2 gold.
I'll just do the house wine for now.
House wine for now, that'll be 1 silver, and I'll be keeping up your tab. I'm not keeping up your tabs, just mark it off.
Fair enough.
To be paid at the end of the evening. So she comes back with your cider and your wine. And after about 15 minutes or so, other people are starting to come in. And
what's for dinner?
It's an important question.
Tonight,
fish and chips
is going to be kind of a blues and jazz night here at the Fizzletap Lounge. And as soon as the menu loads, I will let you know what you might be having.
Fair enough.
Where are you looking at?
Jazz House's Supper Club.
Okay. Guess take the time to just kind of look around, get the lay of the land of like who's coming in, like just like what they're wearing, how they're dressed, their mannerisms.
I'm watching to see who goes back behind the bar, who comes back from behind the bar, if it looks like there's particularly unsavory people going in one place or another, either upstairs or behind the bar.
All right, and tonight you're having almost like a shrimp creole. So you'll have some tender shrimp. Gazmak, I'm assuming you're asking yours to be a little less done or more done.
You can keep the head on mine.
Okay. So it comes with sautéed. It's sautéed with tomato, peppers, onion, celery, and some spices.
Which sounds right up my alley.
So, and thank you, Jazz Kitchen. Not a sponsor. Yet.
I could do for some shrimp creole. That'd be really good.
So out comes your food, out comes your drink, and as you are watching, you do see a couple people come back and forth. A human, also a dwarf coming back in and out from behind the bar. Otherwise, the elf is the main one that's there.
But nobody like going one direction or a stream of people going and then people not coming back out.
Nope.
Okay.
At one point in time, you do catch a goblin that's a little larger, almost the size of like a hobgoblin. Comes out to the bar and just glances out. He's dressed in a velvet jacket. But he comes out, takes a look around, nods, and the elf gives a deep nod. And he walks back into the back. Also, a few well-kept men and women of various races come down the stairs, and they start to mingle with the guests. The most notable is a female tiefling. She's colored almost the same color as rubies, and she is the most notable or rare species there.
It's too bad Ko's not here. I'm sure he'd make a good impression with her.
Right? Or stick his tail in his mouth, one or the other.
What do you mean by that?
He would say something dumb.
Okay. That's fair. Just as a tailed being. Just wanted to know what you meant.
Good to know.
Okay. So I'll nod and point out to the goblin. Just again, completely ignorant. So is that anybody you know? Is that family?
This is a normal goblin?
This is the hobgoblin. He looks like a hobgoblin.
I guess to clarify,
he's still a regular goblin, just much larger than most.
Right. Just clarifying, he's not a monkey goblin.
No.
Okay. So I take a look, turned back and was like, "Really?"
He's bigger. You're kind of bigger.
On the velvet. Make a perception check.
I was a little surprised you hadn't had us make one yet.
Yeah. I figured you're in the bar and there's not much other people there. You're pretty well paying attention, so.
24.
22.
Wow, look at you guys. On the velvet jacket is the initials F. What's your middle initial?
R.
R? Okay. I was just wondering. It's F, and then there's just a large T. He doesn't have a middle name. But it's very similar to your jacket.
Sure it's not Adam? Or Akbar?
I considered it.
Anasha, maybe? He does have a nice jacket, though.
I saw that.
Hmm.
Do you like it better than yours?
Well, it doesn't have a rip.
It's true. You want to go get it?
The jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be Gazmak's side quest for the rest of this campaign. Collecting all the all the trusty gob jackets. Each one different from the others.
I already gave you an idea for a side quest.
Yeah.
So.
No, I know that one too.
Yeah.
And that will be coming up eventually.
Eventually.
Yep.
I think the better question is, do you want to go get that jacket?
Doesn't mean anything to me. But he's the closest thing to criminal element we've seen, other than our peddler over there in the corner.
True. That's true. We never did find that drunk in
No.
Whatever. I can't even remember it now. Entwood. That's
Entwood,
it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Plus, you're the one who can go invisible.
it's true. I have used one of my spells for the day, though.
Just on a side note, can you make other people invisible?
Yes. It's any
willing creature?
I don't think it.
That sounds about right.
It doesn't even say willing. It says targets one creature.
Interesting.
And I was totally wrong. The duration is 10 minutes.
That sounded more
If
right.
it's
Yeah.
heightened, the spell lasts 1 minute but doesn't end when you use a
When you
target.
attack, yeah.
Use a target.
So
Hostile action on
Greater
target.
invisibility.
Yeah. Yep. So any creature.
So could you cast that on both of us?
I do have enough. Yeah, I could do that.
The question is, can we scout this joint in 10 minutes? Can we be in, get what we want, and then leave?
Maybe. We can give it a shot. I think it's worthwhile. If push comes to shove and we're getting towards the end of the spell, I'm probably going to book it out of here because stealth not really my thing.
Fair.
Whatever you do is on you, because I know you've got unlike others, you've got a shady past.
I prefer shadowy, but okay.
Shadowy. I'm sorry. That's fair. That's a better word.
Let's check out upstairs first. Let's do all we can on the up and up, and then we can go stealth when we need to.
Yeah. How about we are we gonna split up? Or do you wanna
I can't cast invisibility on myself.
That's true. Okay. So I guess we'll go and find the bathroom.
That's right. Because just like women, tiny people have to go to the bathroom together.
That's right.
And I don't see any on this floor, so...
Yeah, so we'll I've got a glass of wine in my hand, kind of walk around and I'll do the...
Yeah, I get the feeling this is not a place where you want to leave your drink unattended.
Yeah. Yeah. let's do it. Let's explore a little bit.
Cool. So we'll make our way upstairs, provided we're not accosted.
You are stopped immediately by the gnome. Was it gnome? Yes.
Is she here?
She's
or
at that station.
Here?
Oh, okay.
I thought
That
they
is a
were
booth.
here.
That is a booth.
Oh.
She is right next to the stairs.
She's here.
Yep.
Okay. And
Yeah,
upstairs
the
is where you
squarish
go to do shenanigans.
The squarish-looking things are your bars and desks. So the stuff that's outlined.
So what's...
Wait, what?
So she's
this is a stage.
What's that?
That's just a stage. That's a table.
A very tiny table.
Well, if you think about it, yeah, that one's meant for two people. But,
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
but yeah, then you have the large bar, and then right next to the stairs is the desk where you order services.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
So she stops us?
Yeah.
So my pal here, he wants to try out some of the stuff he's been hearing about, and I'm kind of his safety net to make sure that nobody takes advantage of him. So...
Absolutely. So you are guarding him for the evening.
Correct.
Okay. For the sweet dreams and a kiss goodnight, that will be 5 gold.
We'll pay the lady.
Is there a bathroom?
For paying guests, yes.
Oh, yes. Of course. Of course. All right. Guess I'll pay the lady. Cutting into my shark profits already.
So
You're still coming out on top of the
you
day.
you pay her, and several guides come over. You may pick among your guides.
Okay.
So you basically have a male and female of all the common races, and then you do, for an additional gold, you can have the tiefling be your guide.
I have to pay the additional gold, don't I, Bryce?
No, that's just, she is rare, so she is going to cost more. Everyone else is common, basically.
Fair enough. Well, red's a good color on me. This jacket, after all. So, we'll go with the red tiefling, I guess. You clearly have something set up for her.
I just have her named. She's the only one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, I have plans.
Fair enough.
I was going to try to tell you to cast sleep on him when we got up top.
I don't have sleep.
That's right, you're a sorcerer.
I'm completely spec'd to burn things down. So if you
Which
want to
still could be an option, I guess.
if you want to destroy this place,
All right. Here you are. Drink it, please.
is this dosage meant for little people?
It is.
I'm just gotta be. You can never be too careful. I'm sure you understand. We live in a world built for people twice our size. Can I? I'm gonna.
You can try to fake it. Is there a sleight of... They don't have
Thievery.
sleight of hand. Oh, thievery. There you go.
How about I roll like a performance, like I'm like make a big deal out of it or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. Like
I'll allow it. You'll have to describe what you do, but yeah.
I'm going to make a performance of like mixing it in with my wine, and as I'm like doing that, like slowly spilling some out the back or like behind my hand or something like that to kind of like reduce the dosage.
Okay. Roll for it.
Mixing drugs. Gosh. This is a performance,
Yep.
I guess. That's a 12. I rolled a 3.
So, Zara reaches down and says, "Oh, let me help." And she pours it into your wine for you.
You're too kind. The name's Gazmak.
Zara, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Xena.
I can be what you need.
Oh gosh.
I feel dirty now.
What kind of stream is this? All right, I guess I sip it a bit and just again try and take as little of the stuff as possible.
Okay. So you take a sip. She says, "Oh no, all of it, please, sweetie." Roll a will save at disadvantage.
$14.
You are unable to fight it, and down the hatch the rest of it goes.
Okay.
Let's go upstairs.
Oh boy.
Let's.
You don't. You go upstairs.
Okay. Bathroom?
Sure thing. I'll be right outside.
I go with him
Yeah.
Okay.
to the bathroom.
All right.
So my understanding is that I am completely suggestible.
Yep.
I'm really in. The only time I have control over me is when someone is not telling me like what
When
to do.
somebody's basically asking you a question or something like that. But even then, you pretty much, it's like an honesty potion almost as well.
Got it.
So you are, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna use the bathroom while I'm in here.
Fair.
So in the bathroom, is there any way? Like, are there any grates? Are there?
No, this is inside bathroom, so
Oh man.
not a way out.
All right, Gazmak. What I need you to do is I need you to cast invisibility on yourself.
You do it immediately.
Visibility.
Okay, next time. I need you to wait in here for a minute. I'm gonna get the lady. I'm gonna make her go away,
You start counting.
and then I'll need you to find me and cast invisibility on me.
Okay. Got it.
Don't talk to anybody else. You're not gonna listen to anybody else because you're invisible. Got it?
Understood.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's in the corner. I'm gonna burst out of the bathroom and go, "What did you give him? He's gone." To the lady.
Okay. Roll deception.
Deception. 23.
What do you mean he's gone?
He is gone. He disappeared. He's gone. There's nobody in there now, and now the guy I was hired to take care of is gone. Where is he?
That's a good question. I'll take you downstairs to see the manager. He should be able to help you.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So downstairs you go. And behind the bar you go. You are now in the first room to the right behind the bar.
This one?
Yep. And you're face to face with Faz.
Oh boy.
Trusty gob. A minute has passed.
Yes, it has. I was actually counting. So So I guess I'm
You will do everything you can to find him now.
okay.
Because that was your suggestion. This is gonna be funny.
I'm curious if he finds me.
And you'll use every means that you have to do so.
I check all the stalls first of all, and then is it up? So it's upstairs.
Yep.
So come out and okay. So I heard.
You heard what she said.
So let's go to the manager.
Mhm.
So I'm going to try and find the manager's office.
Okay.
Are there any signs or anything that point me towards like the manager's office or anything like that?
You would know that because you guys pointed about earlier as being the boss man, he's likely the manager.
Okay. So then I go down the stairs and I avoid, like, I'm not talking to other people.
Nope.
So going through and I guess I end up right here
Yep.
and just take a look and to see like any sort of signage or any sort of indication of like where the boss man might be.
Straight ahead, you see doors that are sturdy.
These.
Yep, but they seem to indicate that it's probably to protect goods. And then to the right is a well garnished door.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna listen to the door.
Okay. So what seems to be the problem?
Look, the guy, I know stuff goes on here. You know, we're in something of a similar business, although you are way, way better at it than I am. I'm just a guard. But I saw the marks at the door. I know there's some shady stuff going on here that's none of my business. But that's why I was hired to watch this guy. He wanted to try some new stuff out. Not my jam. But he disappeared in the can. And I don't know where he's at. So what'd you guys give him?
Roll deception.
Okay. This is going to go so poorly. I want to re-roll that, but I probably shouldn't. 9.
What are you trying to pull?
I'm trying to pull the guy I'm watching out of here because there's stuff going on.
And that's where you have caught up.
Okay. At that point in time, I go in and...
Invisibility immediately drops upon entry to the room.
What? Oh, no. There he is. Great. Come on, buddy. Let's get out of here.
You turn invisible.
I cast invisibility. That's the other thing. It's a sustained spell, so it wasn't going to stay on me anyways, because I'd have to cast it on you again.
Is it an attack or would have?
No, it would have. Yeah,
it would have.
Yep, because it's not an attack. Something else broke it.
Then why can I? Oh, okay. So it attack or it. But wait, last time I couldn't use message because message would have broken concentration.
Because the message itself requires a concentration.
Ah, okay.
Casting invisibility, you're able to keep up.
Oh, see, that's the.
Okay.
I thought I was going to say to cast message to find me, but I had forgotten.
Message has to be within eyesight.
Does it?
I have to be able to see you.
Oh, well, see, there we go. I'm learning stuff.
I'm 90% sure.
Your invisibility drops. You are now invisible.
So I grab him and make it back, and then, but I book right to go back into the back room.
The doors are locked.
Oh no!
Oh, and as soon as you exit, your invisibility drops.
Oh crap! All right, then I grab him and we book it. This was such a bad idea.
Felarian, get him.
I don't know who Felarian is, but we don't want to find out.
Sounds like a flower.
The elf is blocking your way.
A pretty flower.
You go high, I go low.
Okay.
So, and I point over the bar, and I try to go in between his legs.
All right.
His or her legs?
His.
Just oh.
Roll acrobatics, both of you.
9.
14.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm drunk. And
You stop, and then he grabs you. And you have to stop.
yeah.
Go to the office. The manager's office.
I'm glad you were specific there. All right, I walk back to the office.
And he tosses you that way.
Oh, nuts.
So what is it that we have here?
I don't know. What do you have here? That's what we were trying to find out.
I'm a monkey goblin, sorcerer, and entrepreneur.
Wonderful. And what did you intend to do at my establishment tonight?
I honestly don't know. I'm gonna be like.
And what did you intend to do at my establishment tonight?
We didn't intend to do anything to your establishment. We heard a rumor that there were some guys doing some thieving in the area, and we were just trying to see if maybe they were operating out of here, but then it didn't look like a place where a guy with no arms and no legs would hang out.
Nubby and Stubby.
So,
Them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite the story. You see, No Arm Horse, as he's called now, tried to steal from me once. Were you trying to steal?
No.
Good. Then I guess you'll be stealing for me.
Nuts.
That is, if you value your lives. Do you value your life?
You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe the things I've done to keep my life.
Good. Good. Have you heard of the Spider's Nook?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the bookshop, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a
Or
knick-knack type shop. It's a magical shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's where
It's the
you
one-
got your...
No, it's where they visited and found out about the bracelet.
Yep.
Oh,
but you
that's
guys
right.
weren't told about it.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep. Good. I need you to retrieve an item from there.
Okay.
You are to retrieve a small statue of a mosquito.
Like life size? How small are we talking?
It would be something that could fit on the mantle of a fireplace.
Okay.
You can roll perception, or you can try to roll diplomacy to convince him to help you, or give you more.
More information?
Yep.
Does this apply to both of us?
You can roll perception.
12.
That is a 24 diplomacy.
Okay. What do you
Excuse
say?
me, sir.
Look, I get it. I should have just come to you straight up. You know, one thief to another. My mistake. So we'll happily do this for you. But I gotta know more. And obviously, we could be better at this. So any help you can give us would be appreciated. And in your best interest, frankly.
If you want my help, I'll give you some information about Hector and Horace after the job is done.
Okay.
I would highly recommend that you do not touch the statue with your bare skin.
Alright, I can do that.
Otherwise, I'll have to kill you to have it work for me.
Ah, don't want that.
Oh.
So, okay, cool. I appreciate the stuff about Novi and Stubby because we'll definitely want that information. But do you have any information as far as Spider's Nook, like defenses, stuff, ways to get around stuff?
It's an old witch's hovel.
Yeah, I figured the lady was a witch, but
She might have some magical defenses. I don't know. That's why I'm asking other people to go for me.
fair. Plausible deniability. Got it. So, Trusty God. Yeah, so what's your leader's name?
Gazmak, trusty god.
Hmm.
Gazmak, our trusty god, to be exact. Where did you get that jacket?
That's my name.
And the jacket?
Clearly, it's my jacket. It's got my initials for my name.
I asked you where you got the jacket.
I got it in Goblin City
Did you know?
at the racetracks.
Won fairly.
Define one.
And fairly.
Of course not. But in our line of work, does that? I can't go like that, can I?
No, that's getting too conversational. Interesting. So you'll be helping me then.
Looks that way.
I like that he phrases it as a question. Also, you will not do in this state. Tosses you a vial. Drink this. You don't have a choice.
I drink it.
Yep.
How long did it last? Like all
8
night?
hours. Yeah.
Mm.
So that he has some sort of antidote. He from what you're able to tell, he has another 4 vials of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you snap out of the suggestive state. So now that you're a little more yourself, any questions for me?
So I paid for the services of Xena. Therefore, she's able to come and join us on this escapade for the night?
No. No, you forfeited those whenever you tried to lie to me. To be fair, when he tried to lie to me.
I've never lied to you, sir.
I know.
Just want to make sure that my name is clear here.
I will have it known that... What is your name?
Gazmak. Gazmak, our trusty gob. Yeah.
I'll have it known that Gazmak, our trusty gob, is not a liar.
I appreciate that.
Which city are you in charge of?
Let me check my notes. To make sure that I get this correct. Monroe. Manusco. Sorry.
Innswood?
No. I'm like, if I'm not lying, then it's the city that I come from, which is more Cruz. But with names and everything. Yeah.
I've not heard of it.
It's not a big city.
How did you come by your name?
It was given to me by my parents.
Interesting.
It probably was. I don't know.
I can tell you all about my genealogy if you like.
You see that he's taken a couple notes while he was at it.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, I guess you'll be going if you have no further questions of me.
So, do you want this drop back here where everybody can watch us come in with it? Or is there somewhere like a safe drop that you want to put this thing at?
You can bring it to the front.
Cool.
I will want to see you because I have information for you.
That's true. You do have
That
information
is the
that I want.
payment, so to say.
Yeah.
Do we have a time limit on completing this?
I would probably do it tonight.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
You may exit here, and he opens the door to the alley.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep.
I got you. I was like, I wasn't sure if that was just like a oops. Or
No, that's so he can come and go when he pleases.
The marker's running out just a tad. Yeah. Important to note, I'm out of invisibility uses for the day.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. Oh, give me that vial.
Okay, I give him the vial.
I'll take it. I'll pocket it for later investigation when we want to try to figure out the antidote.
Fair enough. Okay. So I guess we make our way to
the Spider's Nook.
Spider's Nook. Any preparation or anything you want to do?
Yeah. Not get caught 20 minutes ago.
Both of you can roll, if you have it, Arcana.
I do.
If you're trained in it.
Yep.
20.
12.
Yeah, he has a anti-magic barrier on his door.
I figured that was the case.
He doesn't like trickery.
Ironic.
Yep.
Okay, so we gotta sneak in. Are there any shops? She's gonna have magical berries and stuff too, isn't she? I was thinking scrolls.
So it's probably 9 o'clock-ish or so, thereabouts.
Yep.
Going in the front door didn't work out so well for us last time, although it did get us some good food. I doubt there's good food at this place, so we should probably scout the outside. people don't look at us anyways because we're tiny and weird.
It's
so
true.
We could probably scout the outside pretty effectively, and then we can see if it's easier to just climb up the outside. I got my climbing kit.
Okay. Let's do some.
And you're a climber, so you probably don't need it.
Let's do some reconnaissance. You might be surprised.
Well, you got a tail, man. How do you need any help? Climbing. Aren't you monkey? Like, isn't that like half your deal?
I've got the soft hands of a man who doesn't do hard labor.
I can see that. That is true. You do look like you haven't worked a day in your life.
If I can help it, yeah.
I mean, except for when it comes to shark fishing.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably why I can't climb. Is because my hands
Your
are all
hands are
like
sore.
tore up
From your homemade fishing rod.
Yep. Okay. So I guess we scout around and just kind of circle the place a few times, and well,
I am going to. Is the area being patrolled fairly well?
It is in the
Evening.
yeah. So it's in the district that is more patrolled.
So we'll find a alleyway, hopefully with some garbage or whatnot in it,
Okay.
and then hide in there, if possible, with a line of sight to the building.
All right.
And then I'm going to take 20 just watching both the building and the guard patrol.
Okay. You see her leave, and then how long are you doing this?
At least half an hour.
Okay. So she leaves and doesn't seem to be coming back, but you do realize that she lives there.
Okay. Did I see her set any wards or
Roll perception.
anything like that? Ugh, 16.
You did not.
I definitely did not.
Is the building, so her building, is it adjacent to any other buildings, and if so, what are they?
Hers is on the corner. The other ones, so around the corner on one is what appears to be a magic shop, but it doesn't appear to be open
Okay.
anymore. Like it got closed down. And on the other side it is a bakery.
Abandoned building.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
So how can I? Well, I've gotten a good feeling for the guard patrol.
Yeah.
How often about are they going?
It's
around?
about every half hour someone comes by.
All right. So I wait for the next one to go by, and then as soon as they round the corner, we stealthily make our way up to the door of the abandoned shop, which I assume is locked, and then I will attempt to unlock it.
Okay. Go ahead and unlock it. Or, attempt to.
28.
All right. You're able to unlock it
Awesome.
without any issues.
So
I will cast Detect Magic as we're going in, just to be sure.
nothing wrong with checking to see if there's any goodies left behind. So while he's
or,
doing that,
or traps.
there's that too. I will shut the door back and lock it back.
Okay.
You want to make another check or
No.
Okay.
No, you're able to skillfully do it without, you just basically deadbolt it.
Cool.
And you're doing what, Tim?
Detect Magic
All right.
in the abandoned shop.
You're able to detect some traces of magic. Roll perception to search.
19.
1 second. So you are going to find a talisman there.
That's cool.
You find a potency crystal. It can be affixed to a weapon, and upon an attack when you haven't rolled, you are able to activate the crystal, and the weapon becomes a +1 striking weapon for the rest of the turn. It gains a +1 item bonus to the attack roll and increases the damage on a hit to 2 weapon damage dice. If you already have it, it'll increase it 1 extra dice.
Ooh, fancy.
I explained all that and handed to him.
Okay. Mark that down.
Well, thanks, buddy.
And
You're gonna be able to do more with that than.
And it's a single-use item, so.
I thought it was.
Yep.
Thanks, man. I remember reading about these. This will come in useful for somebody. Make you hit harder.
Hopefully.
So
Maybe don't give it to Ko.
That's fair, because he could hit one of us.
Yeah.
Again, maybe we could stick it on his tail. He could hit himself with it.
That'd be a good prank.
Yeah.
I like this.
So we will make our way upstairs, being as stealthy as possible, and checking for traps. Checking for traps. And then I will, as we're making our way up, I'll look through any windows to see if there's any corresponding windows on the other side. Like, is there a gap, or are they sharing a wall?
They're sharing a wall.
Okay, cool. Then we will go all the way up to the roof. And, yeah.
So you go up to the roof?
To the roof of the abandoned building.
Okay. So you get up into the attic area, and there is a window that opens out onto the roof.
Cool. All right, we'll go up there.
All right. You're able to roll, or you're able to get out there without any problems.
All right. Before going over to the other one, I am going to check for traps, and specifically magical ones, which I think I can do, but I don't know.
You have Arcana and...
I am trained in Arcana.
Yeah, so I would think you'd be able to check for magical traps.
And I do have Pathfinder.
Okay.
As a...
All right, and where are you checking for traps?
I'm at the edge of the abandoned building roof, and I'm basically checking my way before I go onto the roof in case there's like a
go ahead and make a roll.
pressure thing or anything like that. All right, so that's what are we doing? Thievery? Is that what we're doing? 29. Actually, 30 because I have a +1 for trap finding.
All right. You do not see anything that would indicate that there are any sort of traps for the roof.
Awesome.
I'll cast Detect Magic again, just to be safe, just to be certain.
All right. What's the range on that?
That's a great question.
It's like 60 feet, isn't it?
It's, I think 30? 30-foot emanation.
All right. You're getting something from the window of the other...
of the build of
the attic of her attic.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. The window. Some little there's some magic there.
Can you tell what kind?
I don't know. Can I tell what kind?
It should give you a type on there, doesn't it?
I have to give the type.
Yeah.
Well, right, but Detect Magic
yes,
should tell him what it does, right?
You are getting a abjuration.
And I should know what
spell.
that means, having been trained in Arcana.
Yep.
Okay.
So typically,
Cypher knows what it
typically
means.
involving protection or wards.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to use that information to try to disable the trap that I'm assuming is on that window.
All right.
That was good. 20.
Okay. You are unable to see anything that would indicate a way to disable it.
Okay. Is that the only place up here that you found magic, like, coming from?
Yep. Just the window.
Awesome. Is there a chimney?
Yes.
We're going to have to get dirty, buddy.
I turned my jacket inside out.
It's not that big of a chimney.
We're not very big.
It's fair. Have you seen normal chimneys?
I'm barely 3 feet tall, and I weigh 37 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tiny.
As I say, my chimney, it's that big.
Oh, fair.
It's...
That's a modern chimney, not a...
Oh, yeah.
How else is Center Claus supposed to be getting up and down? Nuts. Is it big enough for me to try to get down?
No, it wouldn't be big enough for you to get down. You might be able to drop something down it, but it's not big enough for you to crawl down. If you had a spell that would let you get smaller, you could.
Nothing. Fair.
If you want to burn this place down, I'm your guy.
Otherwise, you're not quite so much.
Not as handy.
Fair. Do you have anything that can help with doing stuff? Buffs or anything like that?
Shattering gem and true strike.
Probably.
Shield and telekinetic projectile. If you want to toss something real fast down there, like a pinball. It's just basically just a giant pinball slide.
I was gonna say I don't think I have anything. The only thing I can do. All right. I didn't want to use it this early, but I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna use halfling luck to try again.
Okay.
It's worse.
Yeah, you don't have the magical tools necessary to
undo
it, as far as you can tell.
All right. Well, Grumpy back there didn't really want to, so we should go tonight. And this lady's not here. So, question is, do we risk it? Like breaking the window? Setting off the alarm? Do you think we can find it in time? You can't run invisible anymore.
Do you think that there's another institution of thievery and skulking that may be available to provide services, tools, etc.?
Like right now?
I mean, we waited for half an hour. Like, we traveled there, waited for half an hour. We've been searching through here for another half hour. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
So, I have an idea.
Because that's when 9 o'clock is when we kind of like ended things there.
I have an idea. So, we can't get in through here. But I have a crowbar.
Okay.
So let's go back down into the attic of this building. See if there's any weak spots. Maybe we can get in. That way, because she wouldn't have warded a wall.
Yeah, we can try it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So we'll go back down inside and look for any weak spots in the wall.
Okay, roll perception.
15.
17.
All right. Knocking around a little bit, you are able to find a few bricks that are a little weak, and it appears that you might be able to maybe use some acid or something else, or if you want, just the old-fashioned way, break through the wall.
I'm going to say I have a crowbar.
Yep. So you can pry a few open.
All right. So that's what we'll do.
All right. It takes you another 20 minutes or so, but you are able to make a hole big enough for you to crawl through.
Awesome. Well,
detect magic one more time, just to
no,
be sure.
I mean, let's.
Which floor are you on?
Third floor.
Third floor, so attic to attic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Detect magic, you don't find anything.
Awesome.
Seems clean.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So we'll make our way inside, again, being as sneaky as possible.
All right. So you make it inside. On the other side, it appears to be used for storage, some old clothes, nothing magical in nature.
Cool. So let's make our way down.
Don't you want to search this area for this statue?
You would know that the statue is magical.
It is magical.
How he described it.
All right.
Although, this is just storage, I'm going to look for an old pillowcase, sack. I have my backpack, but I don't want to use that. Yeah, or a sheet. Something like that.
All right. Yeah, you're able to find. You make it out of a shirt.
Okay, cool. So we will make our way downstairs again, being as stealthy as possible.
Detecting magic as able.
Okay. You make it to down the first flight of stairs. This is more her living quarters. You detect some stuff that's magic, but nothing that seems to be anything that could cause you problems. She has enchanted. Roll perception.
22.
21.
She's enchanted a comb that will help to straighten her hair. And a couple other knickknacks like that, but nothing of note.
Cool.
And going downstairs once more.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Into the shop you go.
This time we're being super careful and we're being on our toes because she could come back anytime. We've been at this for a minute.
Yep.
Alright. As you head downstairs, go ahead and roll if you're checking for traps.
I am. Finally. That's going to be a 25.
Alright. Yeah, there are no traps on the inside, from what you can tell. The door also appears to be warded.
Okay, cool. Alright. So let's look, but let's look careful. We don't want to leave that we were here. Because now there's a hole in the attic that maybe we can come back and steal stuff. So, mark anything that you want to take, and then we'll leave it for later.
Got it. Let's take a look around.
Yeah.
Where are you guys now?
Probably. So, what's the layout of the shop? I assume we're at the bottom of the steps.
Okay. Have you? So you've come off the steps. You're now searching the shop.
Correct.
All right. So the steps lead down to basically where her area would be to sell stuff.
So the steps don't go into the back room; they go into the sales room,
Like behind the counter.
She converted an old townhouse basically
I gotcha.
into her shop.
Gotcha.
So the first floor she made the shop. The second floor living space and stuff. So it does come out, and then there's a back room there that would have like storage and stuff. But most of her knickknacks and everything, all of the sales stuff, is out front. Small desk, and then you go. Roll initiative.
Balls.
Stealth based.
All right.
17.
10.
So, Gazmak 17, Cypher 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Alright, and like last week, we are not going to have an after action. We're going to play through for a little bit. What size are you? Ooh, it has spells.
This is not a good sound.
No, it's not.
What size are you?
I thought you were already.
I'm reading the creature thing.
So you're saying it's a creature?
It's page 304.
What?
We're going to say it's medium.
304 the bestiary or the core rulebook?
Bestiary. Doesn't matter, you are going to need it. I've got it pulled up, so
No,
please
I'm
don't
just.
look.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell you what it is in a moment.
All right.
All right, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to draw this out. Can you hand me the markers?
Who?
All right, so this is not officially where your shop is, but now we have a shop that we have to battle in. So stairs are going to finish coming down here. You're going to have... we'll make that a door, and there's a door here leading to her office-y area. Storage. Desk. These two here are basically aisles where stuff are being set on shelves, and then this is a large bookshelf. Shelf with books on it. And go ahead and place your characters where you were. All right. As you make contact with the floor, a doll stirs in the corner.
Oh,
Nope.
boy.
Out.
This is a soul-bound... Actually, make a...
Arcana?
Arcana, yep. Check.
17.
24.
This is a soul-bound doll. What you know of it is a soul-bound doll shares fragments of its donor's soul's personality, though none of that creature's memories.
Didn't we run into something like this already?
The librarian.
The librarian.
He's got
That
a
was
soul-
a
soul
different
split.
yeah that was a
But
different
same
concept, but
general
similar idea.
Principle.
Yep. This causes the soulbound doll to match the donor's soul alignment and gain the corresponding alignment traits.
Oof. Okay, this could be trouble. This might be part of the lady who owns this place. So don't let it see your face.
All right.
It is dark.
But we can't leave without that statue. So
Yeah.
It goes first.
fair.
Let's see. Oh, no. It'll stay back where it was.
Oh no.
And it is going to cast a spell at Cypher. Or no, a Gazmak. Ooh.
Does Gazmak have cover from the bookshelf?
No.
Let's try to help, buddy.
And I'm fighting giving him giving the guy height advantage too.
Oof.
How big is this doll?
He's on top of a table.
Oh,
right
it's on
now.
a table. Okay.
Yep. Doll.
I'm
so
thinking like
all-
animatronic at this point.
All three of you are about the same size.
Fair, perfect. Finally, a fair fight.
There you go.
All right, so this is a ray attack.
Oh gosh.
With any luck, it's Ray of Enfeeblement, because that won't matter.
Does a 26
Oof.
hit?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, there is no touch or anything like that in this game, is there?
No. Ooh. By how much does it hit?
You said 24?
26.
26? 9.
Okay, so it doesn't... 10 is critical,
Yeah.
right?
10 is critical, yeah.
You-
Wait, or is it 5? Is it increments of 5?
Determining the degree of success. Okay. To critically succeed, it's by 10 or more.
Gotcha. There you go. Whew.
You Yeah, because that's double damage. You take 15 cold damage. As you are struck with a cold ray of darkness, tinged with unholy energy.
Oh gosh.
And that'll do it. It's not going to move. You come into my shop, I see. And we'll see if I can keep that up if it talks anymore.
Yeah.
Wise guy.
Well, hey!
I oughta.
All right, second up. So, wow, that hurt you big. Is your max 27?
Yes.
Cool. Gazmak.
All right. Yeah. We're in a rough spot already. Trying to see what I have for potions. I do have a healing potion. I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Shattering Gem on... Cypher. Don't know why I couldn't think of your name.
Disregard that damage. It's still its turn. It can't do that. So, I'm looking at the spells. It has 3rd level spells and what you're able to cast. But it is based... I didn't see this until now. It's based on your alignment. So if it's lawful evil or evil aligned, it can use Chilling Darkness. But she's not evil. So instead, he gets Grease.
Oh, no.
As a totally great spell. Yeah. So instead...
Gazmak just tilts his head back and swallows the spell. And your HP goes, like, you get 10 temporary hit points.
Instead, the stairs are now blocked. If you could use the green marker.
Oh, did it grease the stairs?
No, it is a wall of thorns.
Ooh.
It is 5 foot thick.
Oh, just this one then.
And 10 foot tall, so it takes up
The whole stairs.
Yep.
There we go.
And that is the full move. Now, Gazmak, your turn. Totally healed.
All right.
Should have been evil.
All right. We still got to try and find this doll.
So the question is, do one of us want to fight it while one of us looks? What do we want to do?
This is going to sound weird. I think we just ignore it and try and find it and get out.
Yeah, because we can get out and run away. All right. Do you want to check the back office? I'll check the storage. That way it's got to go after one of us.
Sure. Let's do that. So I'll go into the back office and search. And yeah.
Okay. So I guess move yourself to the back office.
Wait. So the door is that the door?
Yeah.
Okay. There.
All right. So one movement. Go ahead and roll perception.
That's a 20, not natural.
All right. Inside, all you find is a bunch of paperwork. This is the business quarters. All of your magical knickknacks are either outside or in storage.
1 or 2 actions.
That'll be 2 actions.
2 actions.
Search the area.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's only 1 to search. Disregard. So you still have 1 left.
Okay. I will... Man, all my invisibility is taken up.
Yeah.
I'll cast Detect Magic then for the entire floor, like the floor of the shop.
Roll a will save.
I was gonna say there's so much magic stuff in here.
20 non-natural.
Okay, you do not get a headache, but there's magic everywhere.
Okay. All right. There we go. That's the 3 actions then.
Cypher.
Same, but I'm going into storage.
Okay.
That is going to be a 19.
All right. A 19. You are able to find some knickknacks, but there's nothing here that resembles what he described to you.
I shout, "It's not in here!" I don't shout, rather. I speak in a voice that you would hear, but without screaming.
Right.
Or maybe I just think it really loud because I just assume you can hear my thoughts. Because that one time your
I'm not a mind reader.
It's weird that you have to have a line of sight for message, though.
I let me check that again, but I'm fairly certain.
I mean, I'm not doubting you. Just that's strange.
I want to make sure that it's 120 feet, one creature. Oh. Wait. Okay. The target can give a brief response, but they must be able to see you and be within range to do so. So I don't have to be able to see you.
But to respond, I have to see you.
Yes.
Interesting. That's a weird caveat.
All right. So that finishes your turn. We still have one action.
I have one action. What can I do with one action? Can I search more thoroughly? Or no?
I mean, you can search in there again if you want, but you're going to get the same results.
Right, that's kind of what I figured. Alright, yeah, I guess I will prepare I'll prepare to attack it if it comes in.
Okay. It is now its turn.
Should have covered my face.
All right. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Does
Does not.
It is now your turn.
Okay.
They got a face full of evil doll.
So
Chaotic neutral doll.
okay, so it's got a piece of the owner's soul, or it's connected.
We're assuming.
Right.
Fragments of its donor soul.
Fragments of its
personality.
donor soul.
Yep.
Personality. Okay. Does it function? So it's a doll. Does it function in the same way as like a traditional being? Like as far as its senses, it hears through its ears, it sees through its eyes, it like speaks through its mouth, kind of thing.
You'll need to roll Arcana.
That's an 18.
Okay. Based on what you've heard about constructs, it's immune to bleed, death effects, disease, doomed, drained, fatigued, healing, mental, necromancy, non-lethal attacks, paralyzed, poisoned, sickness, and unconsciousness.
Did they change that?
But not blind.
It does not say anything about being blind. Yeah.
And it doesn't say it's immune to precision damage or criticals. Or sneak attacks.
True.
Because didn't constructs used to be immune to crits or immune to
something
like that?
Yep.
Okay. I will use color spray on the construct.
All right. What's the save?
19.
Ooh. Which type?
Will save.
Makes it.
Dang it.
In fact, technically, it critically makes it.
It doesn't say if there's any sort of critical effects there.
It was a 20. Natural 20.
Oof.
Yeah.
Come on.
I feel you.
Come
buddy.
on.
I feel you, buddy.
The first time I get to use color spray in this entire... I think it's the first time I've used it in this campaign. Maybe the second.
Well, the
Come
advanced
on.
version works like a charm.
Yeah.
Prismatic.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder.
Is there a prismatic spray in this game? I would assume so. It's a heck of a spell.
Well, there is.
Does that make it my turn?
It does.
I have one more action.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Am I able to run past it?
You will have to make an acrobatics check to try to roll past it or
tumble
or
or jump over it or something.
Sure. Acrobatics, you said?
Yep.
Non-natural 20.
All right. Yeah, you're able to get through.
All right.
And yes, it is the same pretty much.
Oof.
50 fire damage, 60 acid damage, 70 electric damage, 30 poison damage, and enfeebled. Affected as if stone to flesh, or flesh to stone. Confused.
And then
Sent to another plane.
My goodness.
I got the worst.
8
one.
is a reroll. Or roll twice. Or 2 beams, sorry.
Oof. So I got almost the worst one. I'd have taken electrical and acid if it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the pits.
All right. Well, I've run away and I'm behind the bookshelf
Okay.
and kind of just generally looking to see if I can find this statue
Okay.
as I'm going. But
Alright.
I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna search those 2 shelves.
Alright, you can try searching both of them now.
Okay.
I was gonna say move your character where you're going. Do you have the move speed for it? I believe so.
Do I?
Yes.
I mean, I have 25 feet.
Okay. Just making sure.
22.
Alright. You're able to find it on one of the shelves.
All right. Then I will bag it with my bag.
Okay.
I was gonna say I can't do anything else.
That'll finish your turn.
I'll let Gazmak know I got it.
okay.
It casts grease on the bag.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. And that is its turn. Gazmak?
How are we getting out of this place? We have to go up the stairs, right? We can't go out the front?
I mean, we could go out the front and book it and hope there's no guards around. But but that whole wall of thorns thing.
That's not a problem for me. Right? I mean, it's thorns, right?
Yes.
It's affected by fire.
It could be.
Now would be a time to find out.
Guess.
What would you like to do?
Oh gosh. You're not gonna tell me anything about this, are you?
Nope.
Man. Because I can run up and burning hands it down.
We're in a right pickle.
Otherwise, what do you want to do, man? You want to go out the front? You want to...
I mean, you could look and see if you see anybody outside through the windows.
That's fair.
I mean, I assume there's windows, and I assume those are warded as well,
Man, but like, we don't know what kind of magic is on that front door.
we don't. It could just be an alarm spell. It could be a, force spell. We don't.
It could be a force wall.
Probably pushing out.
Man, I feel like there's no good options here. I should have stuck with shark fishing. All right, I'm gonna try using produce flame from my staff
Okay.
on the thorns.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That is an 18.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Get back here to. Okay. 3. $10.
All right. You've singed about halfway through it.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Hardness, Pathfinder 2. Okay. Yeah, you get about halfway through it.
Okay.
I'm saying hardness doesn't apply to magic. Otherwise, you get 0 the way through it.
I will do the same thing.
Okay. Roll an attack.
I'll do the same thing, but instead of doing with the staff, I'll do just a normal produce flame with my hand.
All right.
So that's 2 actions, but it gives me a better attack bonus to hit. And that is a 15.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That's 13 damage.
And it sizzles away.
Nice.
Okay.
20 hit points.
I was curious how much it had.
There we go. That's my turn.
Josh?
I assume I dropped the bag.
You need to make an acrobatics check or reflex save.
Alright, we will go with reflex save. Ooh, 27.
You were able to hold on to it for this round.
I will, realizing that it's now slippery, I'll stuff it into my other bag, which I'm wearing.
Okay.
And then question, do I have enough actions left? I would like to try to basically, again, I'm little bitty, but it's the same size as me. Basically shove the doll back into storage and shut the door.
Okay.
Like run at it, shove it in there, and then shut the door.
All right, so you'll move up to it. So that's your second action. Then your third is... so it's not push.
Obviously, unless I can't.
There we go. Athletics check.
Ugh. All right. I fail.
What did you get?
A 2.
Total?
Total. Because I don't have... That's the one thing I'm not trained in. I say one thing. That... Intimidation, nature, and religion.
You walk up to him, and it just...
I shove myself back. So I guess I am right here.
You're right. Yep. All right.
Run, I'll catch up. I hope. This is the third round? Fourth round?
Beginning of the fourth, I think.
Okay.
Well, it's here, so. That will be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
What is your...
20. I was going to say, it doesn't critically succeed.
Okay. So... 7 damage
All right.
as it hits you with its fist.
Tiny doll fist.
A 29 to... sorry, no, 29 minus 4. That is a... sorry, plus 6. Dang it. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, that's another 6 damage.
All right.
And 12 to hit.
That'll miss.
Yep. Alright. Gazmak.
I will run up. First action to move up towards the steps. Trip is a feat, isn't it?
I don't know. In the other game, you can do a trip, but it causes an attack of opportunity.
No, you're able to trip.
Really?
You can attempt it.
Alright. So I'll run up and I will try color spray again on it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright.
Why did you print this on 2 hands?
What's the DC?
19.
It fails.
Will save.
Nice. By how much?
Barely.
Ah.
All
'Cause
right.
I think that matters, doesn't it?
It might. It doesn't give me the full information on this one.
I could look it up, but I think Bryce will be faster.
Yeah.
Gazmak. Loading. Loading. There it is. And color spray. DC 19. So the creature is stunned for 1 round, blinded for 1 round, and dazzled for 1 minute.
Nice.
Okay. Well, that was my turn. So
There you go. All right, your turn.
I will wait for Gazmak's turn and then go together up the stairs.
Okay. So it is stunned. Go ahead.
I'm going up the stairs.
All right.
I mean, I'm going with him. So
What are you guys' move speeds?
25?
30.
Ooh.
All right. So you will stay ahead of him. He only has a move speed of 20. So combat is essentially over.
Nice.
Okay. So let's go. So we go up and back through the hole that we made.
Ooh, can I pull a...
Roll perception.
Okay. 21.
23.
It doesn't leave the main floor.
Ah, nice. Oh, that's cool. I guess we would have heard it coming up after us if it had come up
It made it
after
to the
us.
stairs and kind of watched you go.
Okay, cool. So... yeah, I guess we'll go back up, and then I'll try to pull a box or something of stuff when we're in the attic to block the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then, is there anything in the attic that we're going into?
No, that's pretty well to.
All right, well that's.
But it's an empty townhouse or shop.
Right. I just wasn't sure if there was like a box or
No.
a shelf or something like that.
Hastily put the bricks kind of back in order.
Okay.
And
Prestidigitation.
Sure. Clean it up a little bit.
The bricks are abnormally cleaner
Oh gosh.
than the rest of the bricks.
on our side.
Yeah.
That way we know which one they are.
Yeah. I cleaned the fingerprints off.
There you go. That's what it is. There. So we'll make our way back. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to sneak and skulk our way back out of here. Or do we want to try to go across the rooftops? I have a feeling that could end poorly for us. But there's no guards on the rooftops.
Well, he said he wants it done tonight. It's
probably
been a couple of hours.
probably fairly late.
But it's...
Like midnight-ish, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So we do have some time, if we want to. We do have some time to just
Yeah, I was going to say try to... And then make... Well, I don't know. We don't know when the lady's coming back. So
that's true.
I'm just... If we take our time and make a point to be as stealthy and careful, staying into the shadows, that kind of stuff on our way back, we could probably at least get out of the area.
I could set fire to something to cause a distraction.
You used all that. Oh, I was gonna say you didn't. I was gonna use all that magic, but didn't get to use fire. But you did. You set the wall.
I did.
Thorns on.
Otherwise,
fire.
or that for the less chaotic option, I could use message to like sneak a message into the ear of the guards to try and get them to like go the other direction or something like that.
We'll save that as kind of if it looks like we're gonna get caught.
Okay.
All right.
So
So
we'll
go ahead and
sneak out
roll
there.
perception to glance outside the door window.
All right.
19.
Ooh. 27.
All right. As far as you can tell, there's no one outside.
Awesome. So let's go for it.
Okay, so we came. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So let's go for it.
Yeah. So we're basically exiting this door. I mean, if we want to
Something like that.
And so.
Having watched the guard patterns, we know which direction they're coming in. So I say we follow that same direction, so they're unlikely to catch up with us.
So yeah, we'll follow the same speed. So we'll basically follow the gap in the guard pattern, or at least as we know it.
Yep.
And as soon as we get away to where we know we can get through alleyways back out of the area, we'll do that.
All right. As you have exited the building and you start the guard pattern, you pass the witch.
Does she see us?
You may roll stealth if you'd like to try to sneak by her.
I would like to sneak by her. That's not terrible. 20, not natural.
Just gotta set that there. That's an 8. So.
She notices both of you.
Awesome.
She doesn't know you from anywhere.
No, I was gonna say she doesn't. Yep. There's no reason as long as we don't just scream and run away.
Yep.
We'll just keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
So she sees you, and I'll get you my kitty.
That's
good.
That's good.
Yep. So you walk on
She
by.
just makes you fly.
Without any problems.
Flying monkey.
That's right. All right, so we'll make our way back to Fez.
All right. You take a second before you go in to examine the object. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
I also turned my jacket right
side out.
Okay.
That's a whopping 11.
19. No, wait, no. What, Arcana? 17.
All right. So this is a figurine of wondrous power. Mosquito. Once turned on, it cannot be turned off. The figurine, a small image of a bug, must be activated by the one who touched it and is not dead. The little insect constantly orbits around that person's head, making a buzzing sound that only the user can hear.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be maddening.
Any attempt to swat it is a DC 25 Dex check. The mosquito provides you with -5 to all concentration checks and -2 on diplomacy, intimidation, and perception. Each failure increases the DC by 1 for 24 hours, stacking.
Why would anybody want this?
Wow. He has enemies.
Clearly.
Jeez. I guess you could run up and touch it to a wizard and then their life's miserable for a while.
How long does it last?
There is no duration.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's until you are able to swat it successfully, and then it just returns back to the figurine. Or death. That is the other way to turn it off.
Bump that.
And just
Wow.
imagine if you had your hands tied.
I couldn't make a 20. I could make a 25 Dex check. Even now. Even with a natural 20, I couldn't do it.
No.
Shoot. No thanks.
Yep. So, for time's sake, you give it back to Faz, and he's
Sir.
thankful.
Sorry about the grease.
It's okay, I've touched worse.
Gross.
So you asked about No Leg Hector and No Arm Horus. Our gang refers to him as Quasimodo.
Our gang refers to him as Nubby and Stubby, but go on.
Generally, throughout the day, the reason that you haven't seen him is because he dresses as a hunchback.
Interesting.
Does
he live in a bell tower?
No. Unknown where he currently lives. But Horace stole from the gang once and had his arms removed. And poor Hector lost his legs diving for treasure.
Sharks.
Sharks.
Well, maybe I can make friends with them.
So what'd they steal? Can we get it back for you? Is there a reward? Are we talking here?
Oh no, we got it back and then some.
Yeah, arms.
Yeah, arms. So, but I'll keep you in mind if I have any other tasks that come up in my city.
All right, we're down.
And I'd love to hear more about your city sometime.
Maybe another night. Tonight's been scary enough.
Well, would you like to finish where you started?
Sure.
Oh no.
It's been a long day. You wouldn't believe. I caught a fish this big.
I'm sure you did.
No, really, go ask Homer.
I guess I'll
He'll
watch
believe
him.
me.
Zara, come in.
I didn't figure you for the
So Zara
chemical
comes
recreations, but you do you, buddy.
I'm a man of money.
and,
I'm gonna get what I paid for.
and hands you the potion to drink again.
As long as I can go to the bathroom first.
So you drink it? Yes, no?
Yeah?
Alright, you drink it and then you go and use the bathroom.
I'm gonna let you go to the bathroom. We'll wait on you this time.
I can't use invisibility. I'm out of...
Alright, so you guys go into one of the rooms. It's an ordinary room. There's a bed, and then there's a stool that sits next to the bed. Lie down, please.
I lie down.
Tell me, what is it that you most desire?
Ooh. Truth about Gazmak time.
To be free.
And how would that be accomplished?
To be free of... To be free of the Sorry. To be free. To be free of my past and the commitments I've held myself to. To be free of needing to wander to find work.
And what would your future look like?
Grezabel.
Okay. So she begins to weave a story. And as she's weaving it, she's talking about how you found a way to free yourself. And whatever that way it is, you start to dream it. So you fall asleep and you begin to dream that you found a way to get rid of those wrongs and stuff, or those commitments that you've made. And your mind seeks out the best possible outcome for that. In doing so, they pay you very well for the money that you have given them. They give you a very large cut. With that, they offer you land in Hearn. And you'll be your own slave master if you so choose. What you do with your land is up to you. And as you continue to aspire, you take on a piece of land that's near the water. And you and Grezabel finally come back together. And as you continue down this path, you turn into quite the chef and become well known among the trusty gods as being so. And with that, the next morning you wake up feeling a little disappointed because you're not there now, but that euphoria is still with you. And there's not much that you can do to shake it. And you'll get a +2 bonus to all will saves for the next week. Ooh. That is attempting to cause you fear.
Okay.
And that is where we're going to end.
Shoo! Definitely went over that time.
Yeah. That was good.
So yeah, that's what Sweet Dreams is about.
Interesting.
I thought you were going to give him like a -1 on stuff because now he's addicted to it.
We'll find that out.
Yeah.
We'll find that out later.
Yeah. Roll.
Oh gosh.
You can roll perception.
Okay. Ooh, give me that green guy over there.
Actually, make that not perception. The medicine.
Medicine. I think that's. I think I got a +7. Let me look. Medicine. I do have a +7. So that's a 22.
Okay. Based on what you saw and how he came out of it, you believe that the next time that he takes it, he'll be even more suggestible.
Oof. All right. So we definitely got to keep this drug out of the hands of Gazmak and or get some of that antidote synthesized.
So, and that is where we're going to finish. We're not going to have our after action tonight because we did play over, but hopefully you all enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking around with us a little later. So
through the shark fishing in the botched.
That's right.
Botched robbery.
Heist.
Infiltration.
There we go. I think we have to do some work on our Ocean's 11 skills.
Yeah, no kidding. It's starting off so well too.
Well, until next time. Bye, everyone.
See you guys.